Hi guys, this is Sue's Journal Adventures. I'm just playing with some funky stuff really tonight. I have just turned the camera on, not because I'm doing a project, not because I have anything in mind, but a couple of days ago I was thinking about Scrap Creative. It's this place that I go to very near my home, and it's all stuff that's directed away from landfill. So I thought, do you know what? I go in there and I look at the lace, I look at the fabric, I look at the box of craft stuff, I see if there's any punches. I look for craft stuff. But pretty much anything can be a craft supply. I mean, they've got shuttlecocks in there, hundreds of shuttlecocks. You could cut the feathers off. I'm pretty sure we could make something with them. And I thought to myself, right, go in scrap, but don't look at the craft stuff. Look at the electrical stuff and wires and little bits and see, just look at it with journaler's eyes and think, what can I make? So today I did purchase some things, a few strange things really. But it's really funny because about 4 or 5 days ago, for some reason, washers popped in my head. And I was like, oh, washers, it'd be really cool to have some like bronzy coloured washers. And then my son was dismantling some furniture in the living room the other day, taking down the old TV cabinet because I don't want it anymore. And he's found a rusty old washer, which is incredible considering I were thinking of doing something with washers. And he chucked it to me and just put that in bin, Mum. And I looked at it and I went, oh no, I'm going to use that in a journal. And he's just like, what? I went, no, that's crafter's gold, that. So I'm going to save this one because it's the only rusty one I've got. But that I kind of, the week before, I've been thinking about washers. Have I got any anywhere in the house? Well, apparently I've got a rusty one behind the TV. So yeah, I'm going to maybe use that as a closure or just a decoration page, don't know yet. But I went to Scrap today and I bought some buttons. I'm going to show you what I bought first, and then I'm going to play off the cuff. So I bought some buttons. Not that I need any buttons because I've got a massive jar of them. But these, I saw these and I'm like, oh man, I can't not have them. The beautiful pearly, and all you have to do is snip that bit off at the back with some wire cutters. So I've got a couple of these big massive buttons, and some slightly smaller, different colours. I didn't have loads of colours in them, but I went for all like shiny buttons that are really pretty. And I just got like, I think you get 20 buttons for like a pound something. So I just got all the shiny ones. There's loads. They've got like an old chest of drawers in there, and every drawer is full of buttons and different stuff. I got that buckle. So I'm like, okay, I'll do something with that. So I've got them to play with. Then I bought really unconventional stuff today. I bought a big massive roll of film reel. Yes, old film reel. I've probably got loads of this up in the loft, to be fair, because didn't we all just used to get our photographs that way? I've probably got a ton of this in the loft, but I saw it and I just thought, oh, I'm going to get that because we can do all sorts with this stuff. I mean, I will do a video on it, what I'm going to do with it, but you could just cut little strips of it and have it in a pocket as a really funky little find for somebody. You can actually use it as a pocket. You can use it as a page edge decoration. There's quite a lot of things actually. I saw somebody messing with this stuff a few days ago on a video. So I'm like, that's why I bought it. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'll see what I can do with that on an upcoming video. But then I also found this big, massive packet of washers that they're like an antique colour, and I'm like, oh wow, I can't not get them. What can you do with them, you might be asking? Oh my days, there's so many things. Whoopsie, so many things we can do with these. So I've already got a few ideas. I just need like I don't know if I've got a little journal page or something that I can kind of just show you on. Let's just have this blue one. Why blue? I don't know. So first thoughts, sorry, there's some shellac nail varnish. Yes, I still save bits of shellac nail varnish that I peel off my fingernails. So I thought, first thing is an obvious thing, really. I've lost it. It was on my desk and now it's not. Funny, because I put them all over here. It's there. So the obvious thing would be just dangle a few, 2, 3, 4 off of a journal page. If you've got lace down the edge of your journal page, just dangle a few washers on it. And it's a cute little decoration. We all go out buying, you know, what do you call them? Charms and stuff. Just get a few washers. Another way of using them is if you've sewn a pocket and you've got the strings hanging, just tie a few to the strings, little in a dangly. Another way I've put them together is I thought string would be nice because they're antique looking washers, so I thought string would look pretty cool, is to just dangle a few. I don't know if you can see this very good. Just glue them to your page and let them dangle. You could even put them at the top of the page, wind it round, wind your string round and glue it down and put another washer on to hold it on. You can make funky patterns on a page with them. You could glue them down and just make I don't know, a funky pattern going up your page. If you have any, like, I don't have any Distress Ink sprays, but if you have, you could lay these out in a funky pattern and spray your paper and then just take them off and you're left with a cool little pattern. I think, you know, for people doing steampunk journals, they use the little cogs and everything. These would go very well with that sort of style of journal. So another thing I thought of is a closure. I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain this properly, and my string is not long enough by any stretch. So I've got this elastic, stretchy elastic. Now I was thinking, before you do the cover, the inside cover of your journal, glue some of this down to it, okay, and before you put your inside cover, add a brad to the front, okay? So your brad would be through there and this would be glued on the inside, and then you could cover the inside and hide the brad. And then what I was thinking was this would go all the way from the inside, all the way round the back of your journal. This isn't long enough, but pull it, and then this could just hook over your brad. If you're a decent sized brad, and it would just hold it fastened. Can you see that? So it'd just come and your brad would be through your book and it would just hook over it and you can take it off again. So that's another idea, to use them as a closure. This is just me on the hop, just sat here messing on my desk, and I thought, well, while you're messing on your desk, Sue, just put your camera on. Then I thought, well, you see what else I can do with this kind of idea? I like the string idea, but then I thought, well, why don't I get a few pieces of this? Okay, I'm going to actually do this one on camera, and just put it through like you would on a tag. Is that my son that's back? Sounds a bit throaty for his little old banger. I think my son's back, so this might be a shortened video because this is his bedroom. Haven't moved yet. There's too much to do. He's working every day and I'm just shattered anyway. So yeah, we've not even moved. Well, we've made a slight start in the living room, clearing the corner, the alcove where my stuff's going to go. But that's about all we've done. So he will, if it is my son, he will probably come in and shout, "Gup," because he calls me Gup. Not Mum. He calls me Gup. Guppy fish. Why? I don't know. It's just a silly thing. What am I doing here? Oh, I think it is. Oh, it is my son. But he's obviously brought a friend home because I can hear his friend's exhaust. Oh, what is going on here? He's going to come in a minute and say gup, so I might just have to make this short. But I was thinking, if you go all the way round with a similar length, you can make a funky decoration. So just imagine that goes all the way round. I can hear the loud cars. Yeah, it just got a funky decoration for your page. Weird, I know, very weird. There's probably a million other ways I can use these. These are just the few ideas I've thought of, just, you know, since I came here and sat down and thought, ooh, I'm going to play with these things. Oh, I know what he's done. I know what he's done. He's come home in his car. His friends followed him, and now they've gone off in his friend's fancy car. Because my son doesn't have his fancy car at the moment. He'd modified a car, and when he came up for my mum and dad's wedding anniversary in December, his engine blew. So his car was kaput, so he's demodified it. He's taken all the mods off it, sold them. He's got a new engine put in the car, and he's going to sell it, and he's going to get another car, which is why he came up here with like £4,000 worth of car parts, which are all stacked up all over the place. So yeah, he hasn't got his plaything at the moment. So he's just gone off in his friends. I heard the voices and I thought I'll be coming in a minute, but no, his friend's obviously taken him for a ride because he's having fast car withdrawal symptoms. So yeah, there we go. So these are all tight. I would imagine you might have to put a little bit of glue on them or re-knot them again. But that's a funky decoration. Looks a bit like a spider, doesn't it? But what I thought you could also do, which I'm not going to do now because they're not in this room, they're in my bedroom in a big box, yeah, loads of boxes, is add beads. You could add beads to these and maybe just tie knots at the end. So again, it could be just a funky little thing. And if you left one of the strings longer and had beads on it, it could also be another like funky page I quite like that, you know, a funky page decoration. The thing is, they're all going to come open all the time. So I would think you just need to pop a little bit of glue at the back. But there you go. These are my weird and wonderful ideas when I'm just sat here thinking, what can I do with these things? What else can I do with these things? I've got a little tiny circle punch. Shut that so I don't knock them flying. I've got a tiny little circle punch. So I could just cut some circles out of fancy paper. I don't know if this is going to show up on this blue, but I've just cut a few little circles, and then I'm thinking pop them over the top like a little, I don't know, frame, and that you can have some fun with that as well, because they could come all the way down the edge of a page, or again, you could just make a funky pattern across your page. You could even maybe stick that in there. Oh, you couldn't really put the string through then. You could stick the string to the back though. So you could actually stick the circle down on the back and then glue a piece of string on the back and have them dangling. Oh, that'd be cool. Okay. So just imagine that you've got that, but you've stuck the paper on the back. But you wouldn't be able to loop the string. You'd have to stick it on the back of the paper. I like that. I like these little things. You're going to see some of these in the journal that I'm making for definite. Well, gosh, have you seen how many I've got? It's like, do I really need that many? Well, no, but that's kind of the size bag that they had. But yeah, I think that's just a few ideas of playing about with washers. And I'm assuming that's what these are. They've got like a little tiny bit of rubber in the middle. I think it's rubber, feels rubbery. But yeah, they're like little washers. But I love the fact that they're kind of an antique-y colour. So I thought, oh, I'm going to play with them. So yeah, we've got weird decorations. We've got danglies. Oh no, that's gonna be paint. We've got come off. We've got danglies on bulb pins. We've got put paper behind and make them a decoration. We can just have them wiggly across a page, a funky page. You can use them as decorations on the corner of pockets and things. You know, you could just put a few of them on the corner of a pocket. Or you could even loop some ribbon. I don't have any ribbon. I've got ribbon here. Thin ribbon. You could just maybe do... Oh, let's see if we can do this. Sorry, you can't even see. Let me turn round. You're very close, but they're only little things, so I suppose it's good that you can see. So I could do that and glue that down to the page and then loop another one. Oh, I'm liking that. Oh, I think this is going to happen on the blue page in my journal. Okay, I'm liking that. So as you're looping the ribbon through, you could glue each thing down so that they don't move and have that kind of a decoration going. Oh, that is really nice. I like that. So yeah, a few little funky ideas. We're just washers. So the stuff we can play with doesn't always have to be a bought craft supply. I think you're going a bit unfocused there, sorry. So the next thing I'm going to play with on a video may be this, maybe we can have a bit of fun with this. What am I going to do with this? Ooh, I don't know. I think it'd make a nice pocket. It would also make a nice little thing to tuck in a pocket, like I've already said. But you could maybe do this to it and wait for it to dry and then see what else we do to it. Next video. Maybe. Might be a couple of videos, I don't know. But could be next video. So we've got closure, we've got all sorts of things, haven't we? Just out of washers. So never think, I don't have many craft supplies. I have to go on Shein and AliExpress and buy loads of stuff. No, you don't. Go raid your husband's toolbox. Go look in your shed. Go look in all your drawers around the house and see what you've got. Because you can make something out of pretty much everything. Even lids. People make things out of lids. I've seen people make things out of bottle tops and all sorts of things. Rusted washers are pretty cool. I was thinking of buying some washers and rusting them. This one's a bit precious because I've only got one. So I'm going to do something with it in the journal that I'm making currently. And yeah, that's some more ideas for you with really weird household things. But I'm really loving that. I think I'm going to do that on the blue page. In that journal that I'm making currently with you guys. I really like that. Funny how I pulled out blue ribbon as well, isn't it? So we'll see what happens next, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video. And I'm probably going to go off and try and make some more funky stuff now. I just know I'm going to press stop on the camera and I'll just think of some amazing ideas and be like, oh, should have done that. And I've just seen these flowers sat here, actually. So maybe even you could have one of them in the middle. Oh, I like that. And I don't know if you saw me make a double pocket the other night. And I put some, like, crunched up... oh, gosh, where's it gone? This stuff from AliExpress. It's, like, crunched up... I don't know. Bits of metal, whatever it is. Glue some of that in the middle of the circle. That'll look pretty cool. Or glitter. Glitter would be... glitter would be really nice in the middle of there, wouldn't it? Yeah. You could even make... Well, if you've got flowers ready-made, you don't really need to make flowers, do you? But you've got a centre for a flower, which you could put glitter in the middle, which would be fab. Okay. Is there any more ideas before I switch the camera off? Any more ideas? Ooh, yeah, I've just seen some copper wire. Ooh. Ooh, maybe we could wind some wire in a funky, you know, round it, but then keep on attaching them. Okay. I like that. Wind it round, wind it round. Sorry guys, this is just me playing on this is not an intended video, it's just me messing. So you could just wind bits round, but then carry a bit on and wind it round some more, and have something like this kind of thing, but with copper or coloured wires. You could also dangle things off those wires like beads. Oh, I'm liking that idea as well. Okay, or you could completely cover them in the wire to make them a different colour. I don't think I could be bothered doing that somehow. That's a little bit too laborious for me. I'm like, no thanks. Not doing that one. But yeah, just raid your hubby's toolbox and see if you can find any washers and see what you come up with. I'm pretty sure you can think of many more things to do with them. Many more. Still thinking. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little washer soiree. Is that the right word? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon with another video. Maybe we'll be playing with this film strip. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I've got some ideas. I just don't actually know if they're going to work. So we'll try it on this piece and then we'll see next time. So I'll see you soon. Hope you're all having a good evening. I'm actually off to bed now because I'm shattered. So I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.